Jane Fonda, might not be her quote, but what she said was, "No is a complete sentence."
Best advice I've ever gotten, I got it from two people. The first one was Lisa Fisher. I was putting the structure of our business together, and she gave me some clear advice on what I should have: business manager, publicist, and I followed that advice. It's been wonderful ever since then. So thank you, Lisa Fisher.
Some advice that I will never forget is when Jeannie Seeley told me backstage at the Grand Ole Opry to remember that this actually has nothing to do with me, and it has everything to do with the people out in the crowd. It's about making them feel something.
I think the best advice I ever got from a woman was Annie Beats, who was one of the original writers on Saturday Night Live. And I read an interview with her, and she said, do what you think is funny. Not what's trendy, not what you're seeing other people do, but what really makes you laugh organically on the inside. And that's how I work.
My manager is actually one of the women that I really, really respect. I'm so grateful for her. She's super good at reminding me that this is all supposed to be fun and that none of it's worth it if we're not having a good time. And that's a reminder that I personally need a whole lot.
I have so many amazing women in my life that I go to for advice. My mom has always just told me to be true to myself, and I know that it's simple, but I think it's really good advice, and I live by that.
I would have to say from my mom, she always gives the best advice, and she's always supported me in all my crazy dreams. To go for it, you know, to dream big and never limit yourself.
It sounds cliche, but seriously, to remain confident, always know your worth. And that came from my mother.
Hello.
Hey Mom, I was just wondering if you had any advice for me.
Remember that paper that I just found in the basement that I sent you?
Yep.
It said, when I grow up, I want to be a singer. I want to be Miley Cyrus or Hannah Montana. I want to be Mackenzie Carpenter.
That is true.
The best advice I've gotten from a woman is from my mom. She always really encouraged me to go outside the box with my drumming and experiment with new genres and not just stay to one thing.
My grandma, she told me that I could do anything that I put my mind to, which sounds really simple, but when you're told that from a young age and you're enforced that people believe in you and just respect you and accept you for who you are, it really changes things and allows you to become the person that you need to be.
Another great advice I got was from my mom. I have one of the best mamas in the whole world. She always taught me that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Reese Palmer is incredible. She's an incredible woman. She's an incredible mother. And she gave me the advice, my husband and I, when we were starting the war treaty. She told us that we could do it. I think that's the best advice that I've ever heard, and we did.
I had the opportunity to meet Annie Lennox, and she sat me down and she told me, as we were talking about women in the music industry and how we tended to be objectified, she said, don't ever, ever let any man decide your self-worth, what you should look like, what your art should be. You choose your own way. And those words always stuck with me.
You can never have too much advice and too many women in your corner. And it's up to you to take what you want and leave the rest.